What's up, everybody? It's your boy Baybar to Go Bar, and look who I got. Mr. Karn, Scion of Urza. And holy smokes, is he broken? Well, maybe not. I don't know if he's broken or not, but I'll tell you that he is an absolute beast. As you can tell, it took me about 100,000 of my runes to get him to level 37. So this is going to take a while. I think I'm about 100 plus short of actually getting him to 60. But I'm going to be running him at 37 right now just to show you a little bit of his power. Like I said, he is ridiculous, and his first is amazing. Pick one of the next 3 cards of your library, fetch that card, and exile the others. If it was colorless, your mana bonuses are increased by 1 for each. So, your white would go to 1, your blue would go to 1, your black would go to 1, etc. Green would go to 2. If it was a color card, your mana bonus in that color is increased by 1. If you get this to 60, it increases them by 2 if it's a colored card. Just something I've figured out so far about this is if you have like a dual colored card. So for instance, if you had Beckett Brass, which is red, blue, and black, it would actually add 2 to each of those if you if you fetched that card. So pretty awesome. If you exile like a colorless card, of course, it just adds +1 to everything. Tolarian Legacy is his weak skill. Pick one of the first 3 cards from your exile. It gains 6 mana. I mean, you should know what's in your exile pile. Kinda. I think it goes in reverse. So like you pick from the bottom of your exile stack, if that makes sense. So the first card in is the first card that comes out. I believe that was what was happening, but don't quote me on that. And then his Karn construct, so it's his 3rd skill, and I'll try and show you that in game 2, and it's freaking awesome. It's this big beastly guy that has prevent damage if you have enough supports down, and now that I think about it, I'm playing a very support light deck. A couple of things about Karn to keep in mind is if you go into an event that has a color lock, then you can only play with that colored cards. So if we go into Across Ixalan and we play in the white node, then I'll show you his restrictions here. Oh man. All right. So, here we go. So you can see I can only play with white and colorless. Sorry, I changed his main deck after I joined this. So anyway, that's pretty interesting. It's restrictive. I find that to be a good thing. While we're in here, y'all should see this card that he comes with, Gilded Lotus. What? Well, this support is on the board. Each of your mana bonuses are increased by 2. Okay, we need to step back and get a frame of reference of how good that is. Okay, so Saheeli Rai is the strongest mana bonus planeswalker in the entire set. Her total mana bonus is +11. Okay, you play one Gilded Lotus, and she's up, and it's a +10 right there. I think there's only like 1 or 2 planeswalkers, maybe not, maybe it's just Saheeli Rai that's above 10. And now every single planeswalker you have, since this is colorless, can immediately get a +10 across the board. That is so insane. Like that, oh my gosh. I mean, wow. Yeah. So this is one of the best cards in the game already. Amazing. Unbelievably good. Anyway, but speaking, we're in this white node, and so you can't, you can only pick white spells and colorless spells. But if we instead go into something that has no color lock, and I'm hoping that, so this is stuff like PvE events that doesn't have color locks, stuff like training grounds, but also you're going to see stuff like, if they have like another Hour of Devastation, where it's the one where it has like, Nicol Bolas is locked to a node, and then you have 2 other colorless nodes, you can play any color you want to with Karn. And I'm going to show you a little bit of what he can do. I put it together. I'm not going to spend a lot of time showing you the deck, because it's just like, I don't know, let me grab all the broken cards I have from Legacy and let's like wheel and deal. So of course I'm playing Gilded Lotus, which is already one of the most broken cards in the game on day 1. Yeah, and then it's just kind of fun to like throw together all this other crazy stuff. I like colorless spells. I think you get more ramp out of that, at least at this level, because it does add +2 when you're 60 when you're using his first to the mana bonuses for colored cards. But right now it only adds 1, so I think you're better off going with colorless cards. So there's a couple in there. There's a couple of duels like Azor and Olivia, so I can show you that. mechanic where it actually adds to the to both colors if you exile that card, or sorry, if you fetch that card and exile the others. And then just like, holy crap, guys, we get to use like deploy the Gatewatch with Behold the Beyond and Rishkar's expertise all in one deck. Woo! All right, here we go. I'm excited. I'm a little bit terrified that we've just power creeped into oblivion. Maybe I should have shown you a more control-y deck, but coming off of that crazy token deck that I had to cut 20 minutes out of while I was sitting there, twiddling my thumbs, I decided, no, let's just go with some raw power. It's more important, I honestly, just to kind of show you what he can do. So, obviously, almost by definition, he starts out pretty weak, right? He's got one green, and then, go from there. So, he'll have +1 to everything if he's level 60. So, some of you wealthy folk can maybe do that. I'm not one of them. So, loyalty matches are really good with him. So getting up to that first, 4 loyalty skill. Golly, only 4 loyalty. It's so good. All right. So I'm going to see if I can either get a blue or a loyalty match here. There you go. Nicol Bolas. You used to be strong, bro. Now you're weak sauce compared to my boy Karn. All right. So we're going to do our first fetch. So whichever one I pick, let's see here, what's my options? It's interesting that it gives you a confirm screen. So we can pick green or black at this point. I'm going to take green because there's more green stuff in this deck. And I think I'm just going to ditch all of these cards and go with the Behold the Beyond as fast as I can. We'll say this isn't exactly a beautiful layout, is it? This is decent here. Could be even better than decent. Yeah, almost got that green one too. That would have been really nice. I don't know what that card does. That's not even remotely scary. Okay. So let's chunk one of these so we can use this first again. So now you saw it, since I drew that Nissa's Revelation, I got an extra 1 green bonus. See what I get next time. So I can pick white, white blue, or red black. So I'm gonna pick, I think, white blue again. I think I'm just gonna keep going. I should have paid attention to what I had down here, but white's good. This will work. Let's go ahead and get our BTB going. I guess I should have showed you. I just pulled a Zor, right? So next you should see, now I should have 2 green, a blue, and a white as my mana bonuses currently. So Rishkar's expertise. I've heard that's a good card. Oh, this deck is fun. And then here comes the lotus petals too. So if you're this will be, I'll show you. Look at this. There's his mana bonuses. That's not bad for level 37. What the hell, man? And plus, it's like, what is that, plus 15 or something like that? 4, 8, 19, 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah, 15. Plus he gets the bonus to loyalty. Like, I guess that's I think that happens even when you pull colorless cards. So, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about this anymore except for holy smokes. So, yeah, well, grip him and rip him. If you got the mana, go for it, huh? So yeah, I mean, he's almost alarmingly good, and I don't think this is only because I'm playing all these broken legacy cards. My suspicion he's going to be just this broken all the time. Oh yeah, let me show you the token. All right, so actually, let me flip this around. So here's his construct. Where should I put him? I'll put him over Azor. There you go. So he's got, while you control 3 or more supports, this creature gains prevent damage at the end of your turn. If you control 2 or more supports, return the first support from your graveyard to your hand. That's pretty sweet. And it gets 6 mana. I believe he's like, well, he got buffed from 8/8 to 11/11 because Olivia's out there, but I believe he's like something like 10/10 at max level, and he adds like 10 mana to the card, so he doesn't get a lot better than this. I'm not sure I need to be leveling Karn, to be honest with you. So, nothing too much to do here. Oh man, forgot. He's hands full, so I figured out, I think I was doing a video and I didn't tell you guys correctly, but someone corrected me in the channel. And the answer is, if a Tali attacks and he doesn't have any free space in the opponent's hand, so if the opponent has six cards, he tries to draw one, which it basically fails, and instead I'll take to play the Gatewatch. It just goes into the top of the graveyard, which is the top of my library, and I draw it as my next card, which is actually super annoying. But look at it. I mean, here's your mana bonuses now. So, if you like +5, +3, +2, +2, +4, +2, that's fine. If you like that kind of thing, man, I don't know. Maybe you don't like that kind of thing. It's nuts that literally anything can get me, like, what's that worth? Oh, it's worth 5. That's my weakest. You know what I mean? So as you can tell, this deck, this new Planeswalker is redonkulous. But thanks for checking in, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you, man, he's so good. And Gilded Lotus, it's so good. Everything's so good. All right, checking out here, and thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate all the feedback and all the love. And you guys have a great day. Get out there and. Hell, I don't know how you can't spend $20 to get Karn plus the Lotus, man. That Lotus pedal is ridiculous. So enjoy playing with him. Shoot me some ideas. I'd love to hear how you're coming up with funky ideas for Karn. He seems really cool and really unique. Maybe extremely power creepy, but a lot of fun nonetheless. All right, over and out.